Hello, and thank you for joining me today. Today's practice is suitable for all levels. It's especially beneficial if you're feeling stiff and tired in your body, if your routine has not been quite the same as it has been for a few weeks, especially in my case, if you've not been sleeping very well, if you're recovering from illness, and perhaps if you have any sports injuries and your workout is looking a little bit different at the moment, you may find this practice beneficial. We will be using a chair, and of course, as always, I encourage you to use any other equipment that helps make your practice accessible for you. We will begin lying down on our backs. If you want to start off with something to support your lower back, a rolled up towel and a pillow for your head, please feel free to use any of those things. So slowly lowering ourselves down, using some support for your head and neck. You can widen your feet and allow your knees to drop in towards each other, or just keep a little space between your knees. Arms can be down by your sides, palms facing up or down. Alternatively, you can rest your hands on your tummy. And option here to close your eyes, or perhaps just keep your eyes open, just soften. And we'll start just arriving on our mat, being present in our body, in our mind. And we'll do this by focusing on our breathing. Taking a soft inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Pausing at the top and then exhaling for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And just continue on your own for a few moments. Two more rounds. Just return your breath to normal. Stay with your breath. Stay aware of how you're breathing. If you're breathing fast, try and slow your breath down, but not so you're gasping for breath. So it's comfortable, steady, and with ease. If you had a pillow under your head, gently remove and pop to one side. You can keep your eyes closed. And gently we're going to stretch our right leg, our left leg long, and bring our arms above our head And then point your toes and reach your fingers away from you, stretching through the whole of your body. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, just release, relax your arms and your legs. Keep your arms above your head. Inhale, engage, stretch. Point your toes, point your fingers. And then exhale, release and relax. One more time, inhale. And exhale, relax. And just taking your hands and placing them onto your elbows. And just cross your left leg over your right leg. And maybe just walk your upper body over to the right. Keep your legs in the same position and turn your head a little bit to the right. A very gentle left side stretch. And then inhale, bringing everything back to center. And then just lifting your arms up and changing the cross of your arms. It will feel slightly different. Uncrossing your legs, right leg crosses over left. And just move your upper body a little bit over to the left. Turn your head to the left. Trying to keep hips, right side of your hip down. Breathing deep into your belly. And then on an inhale, just slowly coming back to center. Release your arms and uncross your legs, bend your knees, and then gently bring the soles of your feet to touch and allow your knees to drop down to the side. Perhaps you want to place some cushions under your thighs. That may feel more comfortable, or a bolster. Otherwise, just allow your knees to gently drop down. Placing your hands on your belly or arms down by your side, palms up or palms down. If you do feel any discomfort in your lower back, then support under your thighs or a bolster supporting will probably feel a good stretch still, but a bit more comfortable in your lower back. So be present, see how this feels, and make any necessary adjustments. Keeping your belly soft. Deeper breaths in and out. 3 more. And then on an inhale, gently guide your knees back up to center. Soles of your feet on the floor. Roll onto any side. And just take a moment, rest your head on your arms. Gently push yourself and walk yourself up to seated. Next, child's pose, balasana. Feel free to use any support, perhaps sitting on a cushion or a bolster or rolled up blanket underneath your body. I'm going to use a bolster between my thighs to rest my body. And we'll be in supported child's pose for about 8 breaths. If you rather not use anything, then just do a normal child's pose. Allowing the front of your body to melt into any support or towards the floor. Relaxing back towards your heels. If this feels tight on your quads, then place a cushion under your bottom. Last 3 breaths. Breathing into the back and the sides of your body. And feeling rested around the front and supported. On an inhale, just gently make your way up to seated. Pop your bolster to one side. If it feels comfortable to sit on your heels, please sit on your heels, or place a cushion under, just bringing yourself a bit higher. If this still does not feel good for your knees, just come into a comfortable cross-legged position. Bring your hands behind your back, take a bind, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and just feel that stretch along the front. And gently lift your chin. We're not dropping our head back. Opening your heart. And then just gently release. Now we're going to take hold of our chairs. So place your chair at the back of your mat with the seat facing you. And we're going to come down onto our knees. Again, please feel free to place some support under your knees if the floor is uncomfortable. We're going to come into a puppy pose stretch. It's great for upper back. And bringing your elbows to the edge of your seat. Walk back, check that your knees are under your hips and the back of your head is going to be pressed into the side of your seat of your chair. So just pressing the back of my head, it's not going very far, walking my knees back so that I can just gently sink my chest a little bit. I'm still got some engagement in my quads. I'm getting a really nice stretch between my shoulders, and I'm pressing the back of my head into the edge of my seat. One more round of breath. Release your arms first. Gently lift your head and then walk your knees towards your seat. Hands on your chair. Stepping up. We're coming into a forward fold. If you do have a little bit of high blood pressure, best to stay on your hands or maybe just resting your forearms on the back of your chair. Coming into a half lift. If you want to go a little bit deeper and you feel okay to do this, forearms onto the seat of your chair, chin to chest. Nice hamstring stretch here. Really relax the back of your head. If you have your forearms on the chair, if you've got your hands, again, you can still bring your chin into your chest or your forearms onto the back, chin to chest. Choose which one feels accessible. Release, breathe into your stretch. On an inhale, lift your head and slowly, slowly roll up to standing. Just take a moment. If you feel a little bit dizzy, breathe in and out. Come into a hamstring stretch. So just make sure that your standing leg, my left leg, everything's stacked, ankle, knee and hip, right leg up, toes up towards the ceiling. And we're coming into a supported pyramid. Whoops. I'm going to hold on to the back of the chair, but you can always hold on to the seat or just gently resting, not pushing down on your leg at all, resting your hands on your shin. So choose how deeply you want to go. Got a micro bend in my left knee. Coming into a soothing, but also releasing hamstring stretch. This is great also for lengthening in your lower back, but not too much flexion. Calm and steady breath. On an inhale, let's just take a little lunge, stretch out our left hip flexor, stay upright or perhaps lean forward, hands to seat, forearms on the back of your chair. I'm going to keep upright. Slowly release. Let's do the other side. Right leg, everything is stacked, gently hinging. Find the best placement for you. The seat of your chair, shin, or the back of your chair. Relax your face. Sometimes we tend to realize that we might be clenching or holding some tension around our jaw. And then gently come into your lunge. Upright or leaning forward, find the best position for you. And gently release. Okay. Taking a bolster or some stacked pillows, place your bolster across your mat, sitting down onto your chair. And I'm just going to put my bolster a bit further forward so my legs are stretched and heels are on my bolster. A little bit towards the edge, but not got some thigh support. Toes up towards the ceiling and just gently leaning forward. Very gentle forward fold. This is a really nice length for your lower back. You can either hold onto your feet or rest your hands on your shins. And if you want to, you can go a little bit further forward, but if you find that everything starts to lift up, then perhaps stay a bit more upright. Again, explore what feels good, what's accessible, where are you getting the best release. Tune into your breath. And then slowly walk your hands up your legs and gently come back upright. We're going to keep our bolster or pillows or cushions. And we're going to come to the floor into Virasana or hero's position. Now, perhaps this is not good for your knees. So I suggest that you have some support. You're sitting on some support. If that really still is not working, please come into a comfortable seated position of choice. Get sort of as close to your chair as possible. I'm going to bring my left arm along the seat of my chair and my right arm up and over. And then my left hand can also touch the top. Maybe you touch the side, or maybe you just leave your left arm long. So coming into a really nice side stretch. So no turning your chest up towards the ceiling because that will give you more of a back bend. We just really want to feel that stretch and that release all along our right side. And perhaps you rest your head on your left arm. Don't worry if this is not happening. It's absolutely fine, whichever way you do this position. As long as there's no pain, you're able to breathe. Relax your legs, tops of your feet. And then just gently release your right arm. Slowly come up. Now I'm going to move my chair to the right side, but you can just turn around and keep your chair in the same position. It's just so I'm still facing you. And let's do this on our left side. So reaching your right arm long, left arm up and over. Choosing what you do with your right arm, right hand, wherever you hold on to. One side always might feel, not necessarily always, but might feel tighter or a little bit more tricky than the other side. No judgment, just notice. Again, relax your legs, allow the stretch in your hip to happen. Release is if there's any pain. And if you struggle to breathe. And then on an inhale, just release your left arm and gently bring yourself up. Now, relaxation. Find whatever you like to have for your Shavasana. Blankets, pillows, cushions, the lot. We want to be really comfortable today. I'm just going to move everything out of the way. Not everybody also likes to do Shavasana lying down, so please feel free, if you're near a wall, get yourself nice and comfortable, sit up against the wall. Perhaps you like to do legs up the wall, you can always do that as well, or just come into any comfortable seated position. Perhaps take yourself to an armchair or to the sofa. I'm going to use my bolster and lie down. Today we will be in Shavasana for about 5 minutes. I'm going to lead us slowly in with a breathing practice and a very quick body scan, and then I will be quiet. Most important thing in Shavasana is just to make yourself comfortable, whether that's seated or maybe side lying even, or lying down on your back. Palms can be, if you're lying down on your tummy, or arms down by your side, palms up, palms down. Just have a wriggle, settle, find comfort, perhaps warmth. And let's start by tuning into our breath. Just a simple breath in and out. Bring your awareness to the space between your eyebrows and try and relax that space around your forehead. Soften your eyes. Soften around your jaw. Make sure your tongue feels relaxed. slight space between your teeth. Make sure your neck feels supported. Shoulders relaxed away from your ears. Arms, hands relaxed down by your side, on your tummy, or resting in your lap. If you're lying down, the back of your body feels supported. If you're seated, you're upright but not too much to attention. There may be a slight rounding. Legs are soft, knees are relaxed, feet are relaxed. Gentle breath in through your nostrils and a gentle breath out through your nostrils, or perhaps you prefer to sigh out your breath. Just for a few moments, we'll return to the inhale for 4 and the exhale for 6, just for a few rounds before we completely settle into our Shavasana. Inhale for 4, pause, exhale for 6. Pause. Just a few more on your own. Now releasing any control of your breath, just allowing yourself to settle and just be present as you are. Start to deepen your breath. Bringing some movement into your toes. Into your fingers. Maybe if your arms and hands were down by your side or resting in your lap, maybe placing them, finding contact on your body, on your legs or on your tummy. Just holding yourself for just this moment longer. If you're lying down, take your time and slowly come up into a comfortable seated position. Your eyes might remain closed or softly open. Sitting tall, hands resting on your legs or in your lap. And then even if your eyes are closed, just bring your arms up, reach them, big stretch up. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, any weight across your arms. Give yourselves a big hug. Squeeze yourselves tightly. Gently release and open your eyes. I hope you found some comfort, a way to release and some rest in your practice today. Thank you as ever for joining me, and I look forward to practicing with you again next week.